thank you very much for your time.
Thanks for having me.
How you doing?
I'm good.
You're always on your laptop. What are you doing there?
You know, we have to put things together. I just finished training.
Yeah.
After training, I come to the office and then try to plan for the next one. Evaluate the section and then plan for the tomorrow's section. So that's why you can always see me going on my laptop.
Yeah, your life has always been football.
Yeah, because I don't see myself doing something else. Because I love the game so much that I can't stay away from it. So that's why I'm still in it.
How did you start out for you to like football that much?
It's in the blood. Because my dad played football.
Okay.
My dad was a goalkeeper for Accra Great Olympics before moving to Accra, Suffolk.
Oh, okay.
And also played for the national team as well. So it's in the blood. Most of my siblings know how to play football, especially the men, the boys in my family, all of them. But it's only myself and my senior brother Richard Laryea Kingston
who played to the
top.
How was your start out? How was it like?
Like I said, I was born in Jamestown.
Okay.
And grew up there until I moved to my dad's place in Teshi. And you know, we all know Jamestown, you only see football and boxing. You know, beginning I tried to box, but I find passion in football than boxing. So that's how come I focus on football. And
you tried boxing?
Yeah, I tried. Every child in Jamestown will try boxing. You know, even if you don't want to do it, they will bully you on the street. You have to fight to defend yourself. So, but I chose football and I have no regrets.
How was the boxing thing like? Because we don't know you for boxing, we know you for football. How was it like?
It was tough, you know, but everything, especially in sports, whatever you started at a tender age, you grow through that and then you understand the foundation and everything, and then that will guide you. For me, I believe if I chose boxing, I will still make it like I made it in football.
Really?
Yeah, because I have passion for everything I do. Everything I do, I put 110% in it.
Why are you so talented with punching?
I can defend myself.
And you can punch too?
I know one or two things because I learned the basics.
So how was it like? Who were your mates or colleagues within the time you were boxing, or were you just a street fighter?
Street fight was there, but Joseph Agboko, and then Joshua Clotte.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they were my age group that we started with, and then we have likes of Bessie Tysons and SK Majas. That time, Kote and Afrekote, they were at the top. They were ahead of the people I mentioned, Joshua Clotte, Joseph Agboko, and all those people. Even when I was with Starlets under 17 at Winneba, Black Bombers, when they come to in
the University Sports College,
Winneba.
Yes.
After my football training, I always go to their sections as well. Sometimes I'm a timer. I hold the time.
Oh, okay. When they are sparring and all that.
Yeah, when they are sparring and all that, I'm the timer, a timekeeper. I'll be keeping the time for them because I love boxing as well.
Growing up in Jamestown, how was it like for you?
It was a tough place. But it's a place that you get everything from there. You know? Everything like if you really wanted to, we have a lot of top people that they are well educated. You know, sometimes they only see the bad side of the other side of Jamestown. But we have people in Jamestown that they someone like Ajay, the Accra mayor. He grew up in Jamestown. Grew up in Jamestown. You can see how well he's educated.
He's a learned person.
Yeah, and we have a couple of guys, Nelante Vanderpool. You know, so we have people in Jamestown too that have other side that they've done very well in their life. Apart from the other picture that people see.
Many of you from Jamestown often tell the story about how difficult it was for you to start out? There are issues like you mentioned earlier about education, about your family background. It was very difficult for people to actually even feed. How was yours like?
You know, it's a fishing town.
Yeah.
So every child will, even if you are a student, every child will try to go to the beach to go and hustle small.
Yeah.
You know, which we've done it. There is something called kete.
Yes.
You know, there is, especially during Christmas, there's particular fish that the fishermen bring.
Oh, okay, okay.
They get a lot of those fish. And this is when the young boys in the community try to go there middle of the night. They go early and then come middle of the night. So you go there and gather some fish and you sell, then you have something small. We've done all those things.
Oh, really? I was just coming to that question. Have you tried that?
You know, we go and hustle. You know, maybe you help pull the canoe to shore. Then after that, they'll give you small fish. Then you go and sell and then make money. Or bring some to the family so that your parents will cook for the whole family to eat. So we've done all that.
How was the street football like?
It was.
Or is it the street life that took you to football?
Yeah, the street life. You know, I'm someone that I don't stay home that much because there are a lot of teams around, especially Greater Accra.
Yeah.
Let's say Choko. You go to Mamplobi and play a team in Choko, I play a team in Mamplobi, Nungwa, Labadi.
Yes.
So normally I don't stay at one place when I was young. I stay here for like few days. Then I will be moved to a different location, go and play there. So I pick places that I feel comfortable.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll go to Choko and go and play there. And if I feel comfortable in Nungwa, I'll definitely come back to Nungwa instead of going back home to Jamestown.
Yeah.
Once a while, then my mom will come and look for me. And that time I'll be...
I can imagine, were you the last born or what?
No, I wasn't. I was the last.
But why would your mom come looking for you? Because last borns, we are privileged. Our mother will always look for us.
I was young. I shouldn't have left home that time. But because of the situation I find myself in, I have to go out and then find for myself. You know, if I have to say that. So that allows me to go and then work and then get something out of it. I quite remember some of my colleagues. Edmond Cobson, former player, him and Stephen Appiah, after every training they will go to Weja and carry stones you know, for them to get something small. Or even Stephen Appiah once have become a mate before, trotro mate before. So all these things is just
Did you also try the trotro mate?
No, that's not my thing. Because I was scared. You know, back in the days there is this arrow glass. And most of the mates, they don't allow the trotro to stop. The trotro will be moving and then they'll be running.
You'll be running.
And I'm scared. I don't want to fall down.
So you grew up with Stephen Appiah and co?
Yes, I did. Stephen grew up around Choko, and I grew up in Jamestown, to be precise.
Then how come you became friends?
Because we meet each other.
Oh, okay.
In football, he was playing for Mighty Victory. He was a key player there, and I was playing for Cowley Babies. I was a key player there.
Oh, okay.
So every game, Mighty Victory against Cowley Babies is a rivalry, and we meet in Muchendi as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we know each other. We know all the top players in that area.
Yeah.
All of us, we know each other.
Tell us about the rise to the national team. How were you called up to the national team? The junior national team, U17, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, the junior national team, it was coach football. I remember Cowley Babies, we were unbeaten that year. So we have to go and represent Greater Accra, which we did. And in the tournament, I had a very good tournament. I have a solid tournament. That's when I was being picked to represent Ghana U15s.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so we have likes of Corina Tram, likes of Aziz Ansan, Osebwati. Yeah, so we were Hamza Mohammed.
Hamza Mohammed. Is it the Tamale?
The Tamale City School.
Okay.
It was my mate.
Oh, okay.
You know, we met in courts. I think my team and his team, Republicans, we went to the final in the tournament. And Cowley Babies won the trophy.
Wow.
So that's how come we were all scouted to form the national under 15.
Oh, okay.
So that's how come I got close to the national team. And it doesn't end there. It still justify your inclusion.
Okay.
So you still have to keep your position with your performance before you be able. So I managed to stay in and then did well. And then when the youth, after 2 years, I was graduated to the U17s. U17s too, it did not end there. You still have to work hard. U17s, I did well, and then I graduated to U20s. So through the ranks, and then when I moved to Europe, that's when the senior national teams
came to the picture. If you have just joined us, we are having a conversation with Laryea Kingston. He's been sharing the story of how he started out, and we are now at a point where he made it to the junior national teams, and we'll move on to his professional level now. But before that, we need to wrap up on playing for the junior national teams. Let us have an idea. What was the junior national team career like?
It was amazing. You know, beginning was a little bit disappointing, but I'm the type of person that I don't give up.
Why was it disappointing?
Yeah, because I went there as a midfielder, but during the trials and everything, the coach, Ike Afrani, may he so rest in peace, put me as a right back. So throughout my under-17 career, I played as a right back, which I played most of the games in the qualifier. But when in the youth championship too, I played all the games. But going to the World Cup in Egypt,
yes.
C97 World Cup, pre-season in Egypt, I got sick and I lost my spot. You know, so two friendly games built up to the tournament. I couldn't play the game, but the tournament itself I was fit. But the person that played my position did well. So it's very difficult for him.
Who was that?
It was Razak, Ibrahim Razak. He played for Mighty Jets.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah, he took my place and he was doing well. So I lost my spot. So throughout the tournament, I only played just one game, which is the third game of the group stages. Yeah. Because we won all our first 2 games.
Yeah. Okay. So we needed to give other players the opportunity to fill the tournament.
Which I came in and I played very well. So thinking quarterfinals, I would take my shirt back. I went back to the bench. And I quite remember in the final against Brazil, we've had suspensions. Yakubu Abubakar was suspended.
Okay.
He was playing in the midfield.
The late Yakubu Abubakar?
The late Yakubu Abubakar.
Okay.
He was playing at number 6.
Okay.
He was suspended, so all the players were like, "Oh, so this is the time to put Lai in the midfield." And Afrani said, "No, I'm not going to play there." But during the game, he realized, no, he made a mistake by putting me there. He started Awulekwe Junior. Awulekwe Junior was a super sub. He comes from the bench and he will come.
Change the game.
Freshly change the game with his shots, long drive shots. But I started him and he couldn't finish the game. He slowed down when we needed him most. So that, for me, I think that's one of the key moments that let us down because we did not do our calculation well. Then I graduated to the U20s.
Yes.
U20s, I was the key player in the team.
The starlight.
Yeah, the key player. that shows the hard working part.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not easy. You know, Ghana, we have a lot of good players.
Talents.
You know, and your position in the national team is not guaranteed, especially in the youth stages.
Yes.
You need to keep up. Because players that play in the U17s, most of them faded out.
Yes.
Faded out.
It always happens.
Yes, faded out. But myself and few of us, we kept it till we got to the senior national team.
And talk to us about the under 20. Was it under 20 African Championship that Ghana hosted?
Ghana hosted.
And you have a story there to share with us. What is that?
About the Tico car.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was my first car. I had a very good tournament. I remember I scored the only goal in the final against Nigeria.
Yeah.
And after that, I was one man gave me a car, a Tico Daewoo car, which I cherish it most.
Is it still there?
No, it's I wish I can just take the tires out and then just put it on the museum. You know, and everyone knows the car.
We'll go to the museum and say this is Laryea Tico's car.
And they named the car Abinwaha.
Abinwaha?
Yes.
okay, those cars.
No, we had Abinwaha.
Yes.
But those days, Tico have just started coming, and in that tournament, they were banding that song, that Lumbe song.
Yes.
They banned it, but during the tournament, anytime we score, then they will play the song
in the stadium.
In the stadium. So that's how come the sound came up again. So when I got the car and I wrote Abinwaha at the back. So you can pass it with Abinwaha.
So how was it like when you got that car?
No, I was very excited, and that time I don't know how to drive.
So how did you use it?
A friend of mine knows how to drive, so he used it a little bit. So it took me like 2-3 months before I find my feet. Yeah. And
quite an interesting one.
I took over, nothing else.
And talk to us about your local career. I remember you've played Great Olympics before, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've played for House of Oak
too. Premier League team.
Tell us about the Great Olympics story.
Yeah, with Olympics, before I signed for Olympics, it was Hearts of Oak that wanted me.
Okay.
So we were in, like I said, we were in National Under 15 camp, and Hearts of Oak came to Winneba to pick myself and Godwin Atram.
Okay.
Because the coach team that we were playing trained on the same pitch with Hearts of Oak.
Oh, okay.
The Lotteries.
Okay, the Lotteries Park.
The Lotteries Park.
Yeah.
That's where my coach team plays, and then Hearts of Oak trained them.
Yeah.
So sometimes we'll be training, and then Hearts first team they started coming, the fans will come.
Yeah.
So they've been seeing us training.
Oh, okay. I see.
That's how come they started spotting us. So they came there to pick us, but we told them they have to leave first. So we break camp and we're coming home. So we're supposed to go to Hearts.
Yes.
And then I said to Godwin that I think Hearts of Oak, if we go to Hearts of Oak, there is no way we will get a chance.
You can get a chance to play.
At Olympics we can. That time Adekoka was chasing us as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I remember we dropped at Kaneshi, and then I told Godwin, let's go to Olympics training grounds at Labadi.
Okay.
So first we went to Adekoka's office at Adabraka, and he gave us money. Then we went to Olympics training.
How much?
On Friday.
Can you recall?
On Friday. After training there, Olympics is going to play against Kotoko in top 4 game. And then they called me and Godwin Trump to join the first team to Kumasi.
Oh, okay.
So that was my first Premier League.
So that's how you were signed for Great Olympics?
Yes, from that time. And when we went there, we thought maybe we are young, they'll put us on the bench.
Yeah.
Or even wear a jersey to play in the Premier League game for me, I'm very proud to be in that jersey.
Yeah.
And first 11 came out, and myself and Godwin Atram were starting.
What?
Yes, against Kotoko.
Just like that?
Big game, just like that.
So your first game for Great Olympics was against Kotoko?
Against Kotoko, in Kumasi.
I can imagine.
Yeah, which myself and Atram, we had a very good game. After that, then Adekoka was like, wow, these boys can do it. That's how come Nyayamon came in, Dankwe. We were all the same U15.
Oh, okay.
So we brought all of them, Dankwe, Christopher Pelete, Aziz Ansan, Osebwati. We brought them in, and Adekoka signed all of them. Because if these two can do it, then
the others two can. But I also remember there was a Chinchinga story.
Oh, yeah. After that one, after our first training, and you know, Adekoka said, okay, give them one kebab and some more.
Yes.
So Adekoka gave us, and me, I'm hungry. I finished mine there, but Godwin Trump, he wrapped his own in the rubber, and I asked him, what are you going to do with it? He said, no, I'm going to buy KK.
I can imagine. People have got so many interesting stories to share with us. And then you graduated to the national team, and that was how you could qualify for the first ever World Cup Ghana participated. Just talk us through briefly that qualification series to the 2006 World Cup.
Yeah, so that time they've played some couple of games, especially in the first round.
Yes.
I was invited the first game against Burkina Faso away game.
Okay.
At that time, I've come down from holidays. I was playing in Russia.
Okay.
I've come down for holidays, and then the FA realized I'm in town. That's how come they came to my house and invited me that I should join the team.
And that's how they were inviting you people. They just come to your house and take.
And I said to them, no, you cannot do that. You know, what if my team get to know that I'm on holidays and I'm now playing football? It's not nice. So do the right thing. So I was with the team, but I did not travel with the team to Burkina Faso.
Okay.
I did not go with the team. So I told them the next game they should do the right thing.
You think they should write to your club?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Invitation to the club,
Okay.
and the club will know. Okay. We release.
Yeah.
Just imagine your club know that you
are here.
And then seeing you playing
international football.
Yeah, it's not right. So, but the next game against Congo away, they did it. The invitation came in and I came. So that was my first game for the.
Was it the away game?
The away game against Congo.
Okay.
Which I had a good game as well. You know, it was. I think I assist for that goal.
Okay.
Samoa's goal that gave us 1-1 draw. And then against Burkina Faso, I was on the bench. I couldn't start it because the Doya changed his mind last minute, a day before the match prep, and he changed his mind, put me on the bench. We won the game. Went to South Africa, which is a very big game.
Yeah.
So that moment, after we beat Burkina, we were close to South Africa.
Yes.
So it's like they were leading us by 1 point. So we have to win. So after we beat them, then we came
at the top.
And then we have to play against.
I remember you played Uganda too.
Uganda.
At Baba Yara.
Yeah.
Yes. And then after Uganda won 2-0 or something.
Yeah. After South Africa, we played Uganda.
Yes.
And Uganda game, they told us, if we beat Uganda, we've qualified.
It was 2-0. I remember.
After we beat Uganda, we were jubilating, and all of a sudden they told us, hey, we have to beat Cape Verde before we can qualify. So it was a tough moment, but we came through.
You went through and you beat Cape Verde 4-0.
Yeah, 4-0. Yeah. Cape Verde, we were not surprised that we're going to beat them, but we knew it's going to be tough for us. The reason is the pitch that we're going to meet, because that time we and that time Cape Verde did not invested well in their game, so we were scared that the pitch that we see will affect us. That's why we managed to score early goals and then silence them quickly.
Tell us about the discussions you had within the group as players. What were you telling yourselves?
Yeah, for us, we knew Ghana have been craving for the World Cup for a long time.
Yes.
We've had a lot of good group, but they couldn't qualify.
Yes.
We've been very close with Abedi Pele's group, but it did not happen. So after we beat South Africa, that's when we had the belief that, okay, we can do it. Because at the moment we are at the top, we have to win all the rest of the games.
Yeah.
We know if we win all the games, we are gone. So it's in our hands now. So for us, it gave us a lot of motivation, huge boost for us to qualify the nation, because we know Ghana is a football nation. Other North African countries have been there. Countries that we won the Nations Cup 3 times before they even came there several times. And even Nigeria was there. And Nigeria, Ghana.
When you use the word even Nigeria.
Exactly. Nigeria was there. So that alone, we also have to be there.
Yes.
So that gave us the motivation, and we know that we have to do everything possible to qualify it. And I was very happy or privileged to have a wonderful team around me. Because the love that we share. I always say that we are not the best group Ghana have ever had, but we love each other. We love each other. And
how can people love each other like that?
Yeah, this is it. We've been friends before we even met in the national team. When you look at Michael Essien and Sule Mutare, they've been friends when they were playing for Liberty Professional.
Yes.
If you look at myself, Stephen Appiah, from childhood.
And you were the quartet.
Exactly. So you see the condition.
I do recall, was there some game like this, was it against Congo or something, we're watching on black and white television, you gave a very long pass, diagonal pass to the end of the pitch, and Stephen Appiah trapped the ball and the whole place clapped. I do recall that.
It comes automatic, So like I said, if you love someone, everything you share with the person easily without thinking. So that's what our strength.
So what kind of a leader was Stephen Appiah for this group?
Oh, he's someone that wanted everyone to be on the same platform.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't own anything. We have leaders that they'll be like, oh, I'm the leader.
I'm the leader.
Stephen Appiah, he makes sure it gives responsibility to everyone.
Everyone on the pitch.
To own it. Even off the pitch. You won't see Stephen Appiah addressing the group. You won't see him addressing the group. He believes Essien can do it. He believes John Mensah can do it. He believes I can do it. So most of the times, even calling management meeting is not part of it.
Really?
No, it's not part of it. We do that. He'll be there, and we will do it for him. Yes, that's Stephen Appiah for you.
Laryea Kingston speaking to us here on a Prime Take, and it's been quite an interesting conversation so far. I know one thing that got me laughing the most was the Chinchinga aspect. Because for you to run the Chinchinga to go and buy Kinky shows that there was something somewhere. But Laryea, I will come to the Black Stars participation in the 2006 African Cup of Nations, where you and your mates were not able to have the best of tournament. But before that, tell us briefly, how did you get to Europe?
Yeah, so this is how I got to Europe. The agent, I will not say it's an agent. The man that took me from Ghana is not an agent.
Oh, okay.
You know, after under 17 World Cup, most of my colleagues, they signed professional contracts.
Yeah, they're gone.
I did not get anything, even the U20s. Domenico Ricci tried to send me to Italy. Went to Venezia, playing for their youth. Yeah. Finished my medicals, everything. I have to sign, and Richie said I should come and play the U17, under 20 World Cup. Thinking after the 20 World Cup
there will be a bigger offer.
I came and things doesn't work well, and then Venezia too have signed another player. Oh. So I lost that opportunity. So I stayed in Ghana playing in the Ghana Premier League. But this is what happened. I forgot about everything and then focus on my game, because I know at the right time I will have that opportunity again. So I moved from Olympics to Hearts of Oak, and that year I said to myself, I'll give everything out, and I believe with Hearts of Oak can push me in the.
What was your career with Hearts of Oak like?
Yeah, it was very short, but the impact I did, the impact I made was huge. So that's how come Hearts of Oak fans embraced me. Yeah. My career with us was very short, because I played one full season with them, won the league with them. My second season, then I have a loan spell in Saudi Arabia. Okay. I went on loan, came back, and then I had a chance to go to Israel. So with me with Hearts season, it was just 2 seasons I'm out of Hearts. But the impact I made was very huge.
And the Hearts of Oak fans adore that.
Exactly.
Now let's come back to the national team. 2006 African Cup of Nations. I don't know if you would like to recall what transpired in that tournament.
Oh yeah, it's part of my career, so I have to say it.
Okay, say it.
I don't like thinking about it, but
then say it.
Yeah, because
I remember that opening game against Nigeria when we lost. Yeah. Needed to win against Senegal. Needed a win against Zimbabwe. All of a sudden, it never worked out. Tell us.
Yeah, but before then, most of us were frustrated.
Why?
Yeah, because our team wasn't the same team that
played the
qualifier. Yeah. Because in the qualifier we have strong, solid team. Yeah. But if you can recall, before the Nations Cup in Egypt, yes, we've missed at least 3-4 key players. Yes. Jan was out. Michael Essien was out.
Suleiman Tari was out.
Yeah, Stephen Appiah
had an injury, but still he played.
It wasn't 100%.
Yes, yes.
You know, so for me, I felt the players that I'm used to, it's not the same. So already the frustration is there already. Not only me, with all the management. So me, I wasn't surprised we did not perform in that tournament. Okay. And then also this incident happened against Senegal. Abibe, he punched me. I went down thinking I'm taking advantage of that situation, and then it hit back at me. So I was suspended for 3 games, served 1 against Zimbabwe.
2 more.
2 more in the tournament. But I believe the management then, they don't believe we can go through the group stages. So they feel if they put me in the squad, there's no point. But one thing they forget that not every player in the 23-man squad played. So at least they should do me the honors.
Do you have any regrets of that incident against Senegal?
Yes, of course. I should have run and go for water instead of coming to the scene. I should have run away and go and take water to drink, to cool myself down. But hey, we are a team. It's a team sport. We all have to help each other.
The incident has nothing to do with you?
No, it had nothing to do with me. It was a very bad tackle on Stephen Appiah. And as usual, players will react immediately. And I was the last person that got close to the scene. So it's like players pushing each other, stopping each other, and then Abibe hit me on the chest. But it's not a punch that will take me down, but I want to take advantage on the situation. So I dropped down, and then boom. They said stimulation or something. It's not a point that can take me down. And I got suspended.
And that denied an opportunity of playing at the World Cup?
Yes, that's what happened. And 3 games, 2 to go, Ghana not believing they will go to the next round, so there's no point of me being part of the team.
But do you know if the FA appealed that decision of the red
No,
card?
they did not. Because I quite remember after the incident, I was chasing them to do it. I was chasing them to do it. But you know, 24 hours, you should do it before 24 hours passed. But eventually, the 24 hours passed without them doing anything. I was pushing them to follow up, at least to reduce the ban. But it did not happen.
I spoke to the former GFA president on this very show, and he said that they filed the appeal, but it was filed out of time.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't see the appeal being filed, but because if it says so, then we have to believe.
Yeah, because he told me that it was Alex Asante who brought it. Okay. And then he was in a room with the former Deputy Sports Minister Obi Amwa, plus another official of the FA that I know.
Okay.
But he said, okay, Alex, you give it to him to file the appeal. So they went on to do other stuff. When they came back to ask me whether he has filed the appeal, he had forgotten.
It was too late. He had forgotten, right? Oh, okay. But that's human error. It's part of the game.
But a human error denied you an opportunity to play at the biggest stage in world football.
Yes, I know, but that's life, you know. It's life. You never know. Maybe if I'm in the World Cup, I won't be sitting here now.
Briefly, the 2010 World Cup that you were dropped was a surprising thing that anyone anywhere could have thought of.
Yeah, that's what killed me. It killed me because in my mind, I've made my mind that after that tournament, I'm done with the national team. That's going to be my last tournament or my last game in the national team, because I believe I was aging and I believe I need energy to focus on my football club career, because I know I've done a lot for the national team. So after that tournament, I've achieved everything that I want to achieve as a player, the World Cup. And let me focus with this few little energy that I have. Let me focus on my football club career. So that was the mind. And also, my contract was running out with Hearts. Yes. 6 months in my contract. They were offering me a contract, but they want a pay cut. Yes. Because their budget has dropped. So they want me to take half. And I'm thinking, if I go to the World Cup, one game in the World Cup can raise my budget up again. So I was waiting to go to the World Cup and then make a better offer. I was dropped, came back, and that contract did not come again.
You were demoralized, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I was. At some point, my wife had to follow me everywhere in the house. When I moved from France, from France to Scotland, my wife had to follow me everywhere. I go upstairs, she's there. I want to go out.
Were you depressed or something?
Oh yeah. It took me time to go over it, because I felt that's the last moment. At that moment, I felt, okay, it's over.